And then I literally have to fly to Vegas for some little con artist convention of the Magic variety.
MagicCON, we're here, South Hall, Las Vegas. Let's hope things go better than Magic 30 last year. Staying cautiously optimistic. Let's see. MagicCON.
We have a spicy Fabled Hunters episode lined up for you, but first, we'd like to ask you for your support.
We're asking for your support for our Patreon for Fabled Hunters. That also goes to support our team, FaBled Runaways.
Fabled Runaways.
We just had a huge score this national season.
You don't say!
We're the U.S. national champs.
Thanks to Charles Dunn of the Fabled Runaways. We had 4 out of 8, 50% of the top 8.
And Singapore.
Singapore, because of Gordon Co. Let's go, Gordon Co. We're finally making a name for ourselves, and we appreciate everybody's support.
If you want to check out our Patreon, we'll include a link in the description below. For $5 a month, you get access to our, at this point, pretty extensive backlog of videos. We also come out with 2 videos at least every month that talk about personal finances and also the mindset of how to win.
All the proceeds will go to Yanji and the Runaways. I'm not keeping any of it. I'm also giving my own contribution outside of this channel. So please join us on this journey, and let's go Runaways, everybody.
All right, first things first. First impressions. My God, this place is big. And I hear it's 2 floors too. There are people coming up and down on the 2nd floor as well. Guys, obviously this is a Flesh and Blood channel, and normally I would not be caught dead at a Magic event anymore, especially not after covering Magic 30th. But have a big thanks to the wonderful gentleman at Magnolia Games for hooking me up with an exhibitor badge. So again, thanks Magnolia. You know, I would be caught dead giving Hasbro my money. So yeah, here we are, MagicCON. First impressions. This is a lot bigger than Magic 30th was. It's fancier, they've got everything portioned off. Everything seems to be much nicer. That's badge pickup registration, much better organized than I remember things being last year. The scale of everything is much larger as well. Lotus VIP, it's drama in the past. Okay, we've got some little sculptures, art pieces, display pieces from Ixalan. It's cool. Obviously, I think that's Doctor Who, right? That's from Doctor Who, I believe. So they're pulling out more stops, setting up displays. And so far, I mean, everything just looks better put together. It looks really, really sizable. I really hope that Flesh and Blood events can grow to this size. I mean, it's already a completely different feeling from what we saw at M30th. Again, mind you, there's a whole 2nd floor. A lot of people. Can't deny it. There's a lot of people still interested in Magic the Gathering, apparently. And just the scale alone is impressive. Oh wait, got a voice. Stop over Magnolia. All right, we got the man, the myth, the legend himself. Except we're not at a Flesh and Blood event.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Spencer?
Oh man, it's been busy today.
Super busy, right?
It's super busy.
It's just slowed down a little bit after lunch, right?
Yeah, it's what time is it? It's about 3:30, so people are done with their events. There's a few side events going on, but yeah, it's been crazy since 8 o'clock this morning.
Have you even had lunch yet?
I have not.
Oh man, and it's what, 3 something, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
It's 3:40, and we're here till midnight.
Well, first off, thanks again to Spencer for the exhibitor badge.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for hooking it up.
Absolutely.
I don't have to give Hasbro any money. But how's the event so far, and how is this different than your normal Flesh and Blood event?
So this event, obviously, we have 15,000 people that come in today. That's
15K.
That's generally what they say. It's 15,000 a day.
Wow.
I think they sold out for today, so it should be 15.
Okay.
So it's a lot more people, obviously. But
like
Flesh and
10x.
Blood, right. But
Yeah.
Flesh and Blood is still growing, so that makes sense. There's a lot more vendors here. But, I mean, all in all, we've just had really good small sales. A lot of the Flesh and Blood shows that we do are geared toward, like, high-end. Here, we've sold a lot of playables.
Okay.
So just a little bit different.
So MTG is still alive and well,
It's still
despite
alive
what
and
many
well.
people say, right?
Yep.
I'm obviously an MTG bear, but here we are, right?
Right.
And there's a lot of people. There's sick turnout, 15,000. Wow, I can only hope to see Flesh and Blood get that big
Absolutely.
one day.
Absolutely.
So, other than playables here and Flesh and Blood, you get a little more high end. What else can you say about this event and just Magic events
So
these
this
days?
event's been really, really great. I love the amount of production that WotC puts into these events. I mean, upstairs they've got a 30-foot shipping dragon that breathes fire at you animatronically when you walk in.
Oh, wow.
It's super cool. So I mean, they really do put life into the game, and it shows.
So between us, since you do all the Fab events and you do these too,
Sure.
do you have a preferred event to be?
I prefer the
exhibiting at?
events that they have both.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Dallas. When we do Dallas, obviously we'll have a 25K Magic tournament and we'll have a calling. So
Okay.
those are my bread and butter.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Spoken like a true businessman. All right, thanks again, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, here we are at manaleaf.com, the man we've been waiting for.
So this is the Fujitsu 8170 scanner. It's designed for sports cards, designed to make sure the cards stay safe. We run tens of thousands of cards through here to make sure that nothing gets
Fujitsu
jammed.
8140? Okay.
8170.
8170, there you go.
And we got a bit.
Okay, didn't know if I caught the feed, but I'm here. Purple Mana, this is Ankor, founder CEO. Just trying to take over the TCG game, innovate, disrupt. The cards are all scanning in the Fujitsu 8170 again. Cards are in.
All right, and so just to qualify, our internet is very slow here, so this will take a little bit.
It is a magic show, so yes.
But what you're seeing is the cards are auto-identifying and now adding to the buy list. And so this makes it super easy for dealers, for merchants, for anyone to sort of understand what they have in their collection, identify it more quickly. And one thing you're going to see is, so we selected a default condition here, but we also have Condition Assist, which is an AI-based feature that helps actually condition the cards for you. The reason I have it disabled here is because it doesn't work great for LP versus near mint, but it works very well for HP and MP.
Near mint cards. Awesome.
And you'll see that every card gets a bullseye here. So
Yeah, everything is just, this is a scan and that's the card. Everything's been identified so far, 100%.
So it's importing all these cards now, and if you have a faster internet, this will be much quicker.
Again, convention internet. Next to list, yep.
Okay, so that's the whole list.
Database.
Now let's pop it open and take a look at it. And so what we do now is we combine this with various data sources. And so you'll actually see that this is kind of like a bulk card. It's 15 cents is what we can give for it. But if we keep scrolling down, bulk, $1.27, this is kind of worthless. 3 cents, $2.90, $10.30 for that card. And so we come out with an aggregate total of $16.47 for the cards that we just ran through.
Okay.
And so you can sort of imagine now that if you were going to be buying cards at a convention, this can make things much faster for you, right? So this can actually generate that buy list for you. Now, let's take this one step further, okay?
Yep.
You have these cards, they're actually synced into your inventory. And so now, with one more click, if I were to click Push Live, these will go live into your inventory online. So that means that it goes live into your Purple Mana store.
Okay.
It goes live into, and then synced to eBay and to Card Trade.
Okay.
So you can now cross-sell these across all the different marketplaces, get liquidity more quickly, get it more easily. Orders are seamlessly triaged, and so if something sells on eBay, it stocks out in your store. If something sells on Card Trader, it stocks out on your
So Anchor, correct me if I'm wrong. Once you push to go live, all of these cards in the system go on Manaleek's inventory and are live sold.
Not Manaleek
right?
today. This is a slight difference.
Okay.
But imagine if you were a dealer, then yes, that answer's correct.
That
It's
would be
in
correct.
Scott's inventory, which is somebody else working behind the booth right now.
Okay.
So he has his own inventory here.
Understood.
But conceptually, what you're saying is correct.
It can be the case.
Yes, correct.
Wonderful.
That's right.
Great.
And other thing too is it also prepares the sell prices for you.
Okay.
And so if you wanted to now sell these cards, all you do is hit one more button. And now all the labels are already generated, ready to put right back out onto the shelf.
Oh, that's cool.
And so it has the QR codes generated. And now every phone can be a POS, where all you do is scan these QRs, it adds it to the order, you tap one more button, it sends it right to the square, and so your customers can check out.
So there's a Purple Mana app for everybody's store that you can download
So
on your
we just
phone,
use it
right?
on a mobile web app, like your
Mobile
browser.
web.
So
Okay.
it works on any browser, but we do have an app coming out which will enable this scanning as well, so that you can scan cards from your phone as well.
Okay. So your whole vision, Encore, is that you want to make this bigger and better. Maybe not bigger at the beginning, but better
than TCG Player.
Well, let's
right?
just say I don't think about TCG Player that way. I think they're an amazing company. I think that what they do for collectors is awesome. I would love to work with them, and in a perfect world, we could also help sellers cross-list their inventory to TCG Player. They don't have an open API to do that, but
Okay.
eBay does and Card Trader does.
Do they not have it, or they're not willing to share it?
A little bit of
Just
both.
curious.
A little bit of A, a little bit of
both?
column B.
Okay.
I mean, we'd be open to it. I think that they can make more money. We can make more money. We have a pipeline of literally millions of cards that are going to be coming online through this platform.
Okay.
And so, I think we can add a lot of value to somebody like TCG Player by bringing this inventory to them.
Okay.
And why, at least from my perspective, if I were in their shoes, I wouldn't want that sale to happen on another platform if it can happen on TCG Player, if they can help that seller find that customer.
Of course.
And so
And you can facilitate more TCG Player sales through TCG
that's
Player
precisely
sellers.
right. And that's why we can add value to somebody like TCG Player.
So you're not even a competitor, really.
I see this as an essential selling tool for sellers. This helps collectors get liquidity faster with less pain to their ass, and it helps everyone in the ecosystem because it allows everyone to sell their cards more easily. And so we want to work with everyone. We're not a competitor to these marketplaces, we're a partner to them. And we
Okay.
can bring supply that's exclusive to our platform to these various products. And so
Awesome.
I don't see a world why we couldn't work with Whatnot, why we couldn't work with TCG Player. We're already talking to other marketplaces like Rare Candy for Pokemon. And so we can plug in for where these cards will sell best.
Okay, so obviously we are at a Magic the Gathering event,
That's
and
right.
we were doing this demo for Magic the Gathering cards.
Yep.
When Flesh and Blood? When FaBled?
So Flesh and Blood will basically turn on in the next month.
Okay.
So we've already uploaded I believe it's 8,800 cards in the collection. And one of the things that we do uniquely is we have not just image recognition, but we have custom trained neural networks that do that automatic conditioning. And we apply that same thing for foil detection in Magic cards. We're applying that to slab detection in order to extract the grade information that's on the slab so that you don't have to spend that time entering that information manually when a machine can help do that for you.
Awesome, awesome. Super amazing, bringing utility to the TCG space. Thank you so much for the interview, and we'll be looking out for you in the Fab market, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. Floor 2. Let's take a look. Man, this place is huge. 15K, I believe it. All right, it's already late in the afternoon, but there are people playing here. Apparently World Championship, probably one of the final rounds. What a stage. My lord, what a stage. Commentators up there. They got commentators up there too, apparently. Casters. Yeah. Oh wow. Big time production. Apparently they got a player's lounge. Stocked up with snacks. Oh, look at all that food. That's pretty good.
Everyone without your faces from those piercing streets, from the regions of the roost, the herald of herons, the paladin of pigeons and pelicans, purger of the sea of clouds. She is the feathered fighter of the soaring city, and champion of the
They really outdid themselves on the artist booths as well. There's like 40 or 50 artists here. It's ridiculous. Of course, gotta give a shout out to Boy and Fab Steve, Steve the Boss Lady, Lily.
Whatever. You'll let you guys do it.
All right, got Leviah here.
But I told him I was talking to you. I told him I was.
Steve looks busy. It's a lot of artists. Good lord. That's really impressive. They really outdid themselves. John Avon. Huge. Oh, that's an amazing third angel. Wow. Well drained. They really made this immersive. They really just pulled out all the stops, cosplayers, everything. Yep, cosplayers. All the decorations. Photo op places. Oh, that's cool. You've been sitting down, getting into the theme. One last Top Gem Mint. MTG Mint card. Coming all the way from Asia. Some cool stuff. this is so cool. $11.80. I would take that set. Duels, staples, vintage, legacy staples, and all the other stuff.
You should have asked me to bring my foil. You're stupid. It's expensive.
Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. Displays on displays on displays. Yeah, real cool. MTG mint card, all the way from Hong Kong. Wow. They weren't kidding about that Shivan Dragon. Oh my god, that thing is majestic. Wow. What a sign. Shivan Dragon. Alright, they did better. Now they just have to stop fucking over the customers. Alright, it's a couple minutes out from special Legend Story Studios wedding. Chilling in the penthouse of a nice hotel room here in Auckland. Repping Alpha Investments, going to the wedding. So, yeah, obviously it is after MagicCON. There's a funny story that I guess I can't include in this episode of FaBled Hunters, but I was ambushed by Joel Mick and Jeff Ferreira and their little goon squad at MagicCON while I was trying to transact about 2,200 Alpha raw cards. And there's a whole story to it, but for now, guys, here's a clip of me after losing $23,000 in blackjack and busting out in song out of boredom. So check it out and see you guys next episode. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself. I don't know the words, but all by myself, don't wanna be all by myself. God damn it, I need more money for blackjack.